Local news report, the heir of the Sharp family, Giannis Sharp, is about to marry the second daughter of the Getty family, Alicia Getty. According to reports, Mr. Sharp's original marriage partner was the eldest daughter of the Getty family, Corita Getty.
Hello, Xenia. I need you to do me a favor.
What is it? Go ahead.
Find a man for me. He needs to be young, clean, and have no complications or worries. I want to have a child with him.
Corita, you aren't planning to do this just to get back at Giannis, are you?
Of course not. I'm doing this to secure the shares of Getty Group.
I see. Don't worry. I'll make sure to find you the right man.
Our return on investment for this year has reached 350%. Looking at the current data, the market value of Amber Group will likely double again.
Mr. Zering? Speak. I just received news that Giannis Sharp has broken up with Miss Corita Getty. Right now, Giannis is going to marry her younger stepsister. Because of that, Miss Corita's best friend is looking for men for her. Apparently, she wants to have a child with a stranger.
What? Get ready. Within 3 hours, I want to be in Seattle. Corita, long time no see.
Come over here. Are you the man Xenia found for me?
Yes.
Unbutton your shirt. Nice physique. I'm very satisfied.
Don't you want to see my face?
Didn't Xenia tell you? I only need a child. As for who you are or what you look like, I'm not interested at all.
Why?
Because I don't need any man to be a part of my life. From beginning to end, it's better if you remain just a placeholder. Once you step out of this room, we are strangers. If you cooperate well, I'll treat you well. Otherwise. Do you understand?
Understood.
You.
What's wrong?
Corita, you're in no position to back out now. Besides, this man's scent is actually not bad at all. It's nothing. Hello.
Hello, dear. About last night. How did it feel?
Not bad. I'm quite satisfied.
Of course you are. This man was handpicked by me. He is 10,000 times better than that scumbag Giannis.
Pay him the remaining balance. And tell him to continue tomorrow night. These few days, Just happened to be my ovulation period. I don't want to miss it.
Got it. I'll call him right away. What's with Arthur? Why isn't he picking up the phone?
He won't answer.
Nelson Zering? Aren't you supposed to be abroad? When did you come back?
I just got back to Seattle yesterday. Long time no see, Xenia.
Long time no see. Why do you say Arthur won't pick up? What happened to him?
I gave him a large sum of money, and he boarded a flight to Thudel yesterday evening.
Are you kidding me? Then who was the person with Querida yesterday? Was it you? You jerk! How could you do such a thing? I'm calling Querita right now.
Querita only asked you to find a suitable man for her. She never said it couldn't be me, did she? This is my medical report. Take a look. I guarantee every single item meets her requirements.
But you are Nelson Zering. Querita only sees you as a younger brother.
So what? There isn't actually any blood relation between us. Besides, she wants to have a child. Why can't the father of this child be me?
Don't think I don't know exactly what you're thinking. 4 years ago, Querita said it herself that she could never love you.
I know.
Querita, I finally found that record of the singer you like.
I don't like it anymore.
Hey, Querita. I heard you're getting engaged to Giannis Sharp.
That's right. Our engagement party is next month. Remember to come and join us.
But why? Why are you two getting engaged right after graduation? And as I recall, you don't even like him.
Whether I like him doesn't matter. What matters is he's part of the Sharp family. By getting engaged to him, my position as the heiress will be secured. I know Helen Cole and Alicia Getty, those vicious women, are eyeing Getty Group greedily. I won't give them a chance.
But you haven't even really been in love before. Don't you feel you'll have regrets? I feel like that Nelson Zering seems to really like you. Plus, he's very handsome. Why don't you consider him?
Oh, Xenia. Nelson is like my younger brother. How could I possibly like him like that? Besides, his feelings for me are just reliance and trust. Don't overthink it.
Understood.
I heard your entire conversation. Back then. I had nothing to my name back then, so I chose to go abroad. But now, I am qualified to give her happiness.
What makes you say that?
Because I've loved her all these years, and because I now have the power to help her.
Amber Capital. You've actually... No, I still can't help you deceive her.
What's done is done. If you tell her now, it will only add to her troubles.
I
won't let her know the truth of what happened. Give me 3 months. After 3 months, if she still hasn't fallen for me, I will never appear before her again.
Fine, I'll give you this chance. You'd better not let me down, otherwise I really will.
Thank you, Xenia.
My dear daughter is still the best after all.
Of course, Mom. Querita.
Querita, you're back.
Quick, someone, pour some tea for Querita. Oh, by the way, tell the kitchen to prepare more dishes for lunch today.
I heard that you are planning to give 20% of the company's shares to Alicia. Is this true?
Well, about that. Alicia is getting married to Giannis next month. As her father, I can't let her leave without a dowry.
Have you forgotten? Giannis was originally my fiancé. She intentionally climbed into his bed just to steal this marriage from me. And now you want to give her shares as a dowry?
Querita, your sister didn't do it on purpose.
Querita, I really just had too much to drink that day.
It's not your place to speak.
Querita, this marriage affects the reputation of both the Getty and Sharp families. I must show some support.
Then if I get pregnant, Would you also show me some support?
Are you joking?
I'm not joking at all. I'm working hard on it, so it's only a matter of time.
Are you saying that you're in a relationship? Then who is he?
I'm not. It's just a pregnancy. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to be in a relationship.
Oh, my silly girl. Don't be so impulsive. If you were to give birth to a child of unknown origin, then what decent man would ever dare to marry you?
A decent man? Are you referring to Yanis or perhaps yourself? Back then, my mother also thought she had found the best man in the whole world. And what happened? You ended up betraying her.
Enough! How can you talk to me like that?
So, as for that 20% share, are you going to give it to me or not? Dad?
Fine. As long as you have a child, that 20%. I will give it to you.
With those words of yours, I am relieved. I have things to do, so I'll head out first.
Dad, you're just worried that I have nothing, and that's why you want to give me some shares. Quirita, why is she so overbearing?
Brian, Quirita is already the director of the R&D department, and she already holds all the shares her mother left behind. You still want to give her 20% more? Won't you be stripped of all your power?
That's enough. Stop talking. This is what I owe her.
I didn't expect your father to agree so easily. That's great. With these shares, you are one step closer to taking control of the company.
Let's just say his conscience hasn't completely faded. Now I only hope I can get pregnant soon, and then get those shares in my hands.
You will. I've made an arrangement with that man to continue tomorrow night.
That's good.
Quirita, watch out.
Nelson?
It's me.
When did you get back? Are you leaving now? Where is Grandma?
Grandma was very happy to see me back. She went to buy groceries. I plan to go pick her up. Together?
Okay.
Quirita,
Hmm?
do you remember this place?
You little brat.
Stop right there.
You troublesome girl. I'm teaching my son a lesson. What does it have to do with you?
Even if you are his mother, you have no right to hit him. If you hit him again, I'm calling 911. You're covered in hurts. You should run when she tries to hit you.
I can't run. If I do, I won't have anything to eat.
This is my pocket money. It's all yours. Also, that's my grandmother's house. My grandmother is a very kind person. If you have nowhere else to go, come to our house.
This is. I remember now. Grandma mentioned it to me before, that you used to live around here. Then your mother passed away, and my grandma adopted you. So is this where you used to live?
It seems she doesn't remember that incident at all.
Speaking of which, why did you suddenly decide to go study abroad back then? Grandma has been talking about you all these years.
What about you, Quirita? All these years, have you missed me?
Quirita,
Grandma.
Grandma.
it seems like you two aren't strangers after all. That's wonderful. Why is it so red right here? Oh my. Quirita, are you in a relationship? When will you bring him over to see me?
No, Grandma. It's just a mosquito bite.
Why would there be mosquitoes this time of year?
Grandma, it's true, because I was bitten by a mosquito too.
What am I thinking? How could Nelson be that man from last night?
Oh dear. It seems it really was a mosquito bite, which was a waste of my excitement.
Hello? What did you say? There's a problem with catalyst number 3? Okay, I'll be right over. Grandma, something urgent came up at the company, and I need to go take care of it.
Go on, go ahead.
Grandma, I'll come see you again next time. Nelson, spend some time with Grandma. I'll take you to dinner in a few days.
All right.
Nelson, I'm so glad you're back. In the future, please look after Querida more for me. All these years, it hasn't been easy for her.
Don't worry, Grandma.
It's not an issue with the catalyst. You all continue the investigation.
Yes.
Querita,
What are you doing here?
Alicia told me that. You're trying to have a child with some random man. Are you out of your mind? Just to get back at me. You would actually spend the night with just any man.
You're overthinking it. I want a child because of the shares of Getty Group. It has absolutely nothing to do with you.
Is this fun for you, Querita? I told you a long time ago. The only reason I was with Alicia originally was because I mistaken her for you. You were the one who wouldn't let it go, so I decided to marry her out of spite. How about this? As long as you break it off with that random guy, I'll give you one more chance.
Do you think I want a chance from you? It was over between us a long time ago.
It's not over, Querita. I only agreed to marry Alicia because I wanted you to come crawling back to me. The one I love is you. Please, will you let me give you another chance?
Let me go.
Querita, are you okay?
Nelson.
Querita, is this the boy toy you found?
Of course not.
That's right. It's me.
You're just a little pretty boy. Why are you acting so tough in front of me?
You're right. How could I ever compare to you? You, little lapdog, aren't you a bit immature? Stop barking already. Feeling weak? Querita should have dumped you a long time ago.
Querita, what are you laughing at? Did you forget that I'm the heir of the Sharp family? With just one word from me, I can make Alicia the heiress and kick you out of the company.
The Sharp family? Are they really that impressive?
Querita, where did you find this idiot? He doesn't even know the Sharp family, yet he dares to bark in front of me.
Enough. Giannis. If you really think you're capable of pushing me out of the company, then go right ahead. Let's go.
I'll do whatever you say.
By the way, what did you come to see me for?
Grandma was worried about you, so she sent me to check in. Querita, did I just cause trouble for you?
No. Giannis is all talk anyway. He wants to push me out of the company, but it won't be that easy. The Sharp family isn't under his control yet.
That's good to hear.
I feel bad for you, having to pretend to be my little pretty boy.
No, I don't feel mistreated at all.
You don't have a job right now, so you probably don't have much money on you. There's $1 million on this card. Please take it.
Are you really planning to make me your kept man?
What nonsense are you saying? I'm just giving this to you for living expenses as your sister. If you don't want it, give it back. This feels so familiar.
Does it feel good?
I'm leaving now. Take the money and buy whatever you need. Blast it. What was I just doing? Nelson is my brother.
Giannis, I can't believe my sister treated you like that. You clearly love her. And as long as she is willing to back down, the two of you could get back together. But it doesn't know how to appreciate what she has.
Alicia, I plan to have Sharp Group invest $500 million into Getty Group. The condition is that Corita gets kicked out of Getty Group, and you take her place. I don't believe for a second she won't be afraid.
Is that true, Giannis? My sister has put so much effort into this company, so if she finds out about this, she'll definitely back down and come to you.
I'm calling my father right now. Dad, I want to invest $500 million into Getty Group.
You fool. You're being so reckless, I won't allow it.
Hello? Hello? That old man refuses to agree. When will I ever be able to take control?
Don't worry, Giannis. I have a way.
What's the plan?
Giannis, do you know about Amber Capital?
You mean the one whose founder is known as the god of venture capital at Wall Street, Amber Capital? Are you going to ask them for money?
Exactly. I have a way to get in touch with them. As long as you're willing to act as a guarantor, Giannis, I have a method to borrow this money from them. When that happens, my sister will definitely back down for you.
Fine. Go and make the contact.
Okay.
Speak.
Mr. Zering, Alicia Getty just contacted me through an intermediary. She wants a $500 million investment and says Giannis Sharp will act as the guarantor.
What is Giannis trying to do? Agree to her request for now.
Yes, sir.
Giannis, our application was approved, and they said the person in charge will come to the company to talk to me in person tomorrow.
Very well. I'd like to see if Quirita can still remain so indifferent this time.
You mean, you actually met Nelson Zering? And he even pretended to be a boy toy to stand up for you, but ended up offending Giannis Sharp?
Yeah. I told Nelson not to worry about it, but in reality, Giannis is deep down an incredibly arrogant person. In order to force me to submit to him, he's truly capable of kicking me out of the company.
I think you're overthinking it. Nelson should have a way to solve this.
What kind of solution could he have? I'm the one who provides him even for his living expenses. Even if Giannis doesn't want to take things to such an extreme, Alicia will definitely egg him on.
What? Nelson still asks you for money? That scumbag.
Hey. I'm talking to you about Giannis. Why do you keep bringing up Nelson?
Well, it's just that I think there's nothing to worry about, Giannis.
I hope so. I have a meeting soon, so I'll be heading out.
What on earth is Nelson actually up to? I couldn't have misjudged him, right?
Dad. What are you all doing here?
Alicia and I have brought the company an investment of $500 million. Tell me, shouldn't we be here?
How is that possible? So Sharp wouldn't make such an irrational move.
This $500 million comes from Amber Group, and as soon as they heard Giannis was willing to be a guarantor, they agreed to the investment without hesitation. However, Giannis has one condition.
The condition is that you must leave Getty Group.
Well, Giannis, must it really be this way? Even if your breakup didn't end well, there's no need to target her so intentionally, right?
Sir Getty, Quirita knows how to make me change my mind. It just depends on whether she's willing to do it.
Giannis, you're dreaming.
Quirita, why do you insist on opposing Giannis? He just can't bear to lose you. Quirita, you must not give in. As long as you're kicked out of the company, Getty Group will be mine in the future.
Enough. Don't think I don't know what you're planning. I won't let you have your way. The company's current top-selling products were all developed under my lead. Are you all really going to kick me out just for $500 million?
With these $500 million, the company can immediately break through your development bottlenecks. As for research, with the money, what kind of talent can't you find? Sir Getty, am I right?
Dad, you aren't actually planning to abandon me for $500 million, are you?
Mr. Bryan, you must not go soft now. Miss Quirita's contribution to the company cannot compare to $500 million.
That's right, Miss Quirita. If you really care about the development of the company, you should do the right thing and leave.
You all.
Miss Quirita, it's fine if you don't want to leave. Didn't Mr. Sharp make himself clear? As long as you're willing to submit to him, he'll change his mind. Women shouldn't be too headstrong. Keeping Mr. Sharp happy is also a contribution to the company, isn't it?
Dad, you are the chairman of this company. What do you say?
Quirita, well, you've seen it for yourself. Even if I'm the chairman, I can't go against the wishes of all the shareholders. Now can I?
Miss Quirita, must you insist on a board vote before you give up?
Quirita, the person in charge of Amber Capital is about to arrive. Have you made up your mind?
Giannis, if you want me to bow down to you, just keep dreaming.
Fine. Then the position of R&D director will be taken by Alicia. And you, get out of this company right now. Otherwise, once the person from Amber Capital gets here, I'm not sure if I'll still be willing to sign.
Did you hear that? Quirita, don't make things difficult for everyone. Be sensible, and just leave on your own, okay?
Dad, if I refuse to leave, would you have people kick me out?
Miss Quirita, since you're being so stubborn, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Miss Quirita, you only have your own stubbornness to blame. It is never a good thing for a woman to be so headstrong.
Let go of me. Let go.
Get out.
Let go of me. Let me go. Let go of me.
Quirita, are you all right?
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
You toy boy, you again! Look at your status. Do you think you belong here? Guards. Throw him out.
Mr. Sharp, didn't you say? You were willing to use shares of Sharp Group as collateral to ask me for an investment of $500 million?
What do you mean by that?
Don't tell me you are the owner of Amber Capital.
It's impossible. It can't be. Alicia, what is going on?
I have no idea. They told me that their manager was in the country and could meet with us in person.
Mr. Zering is exactly the founder of Amber Capital.
Is what he says true?
Quirita, I didn't mean to keep it from you. I just couldn't find the right opportunity to tell you.
No wonder you were so quick to agree to the investment. You two are playing me.
I was just curious at first that what you wanted those $500 million for. I never thought it was just to force Quirita to submit to you. You even watched her get humiliated for it. How do you have the nerve to say you love her?
Don't waste any more breath on him. Let's go. I still owe you a meal.
Hey, wait, Kurita!
What is it? Dad?
Since you're friends with Mr. Zaring, then about that investment. Please try to secure it for us.
Yes, that's right. Miss Querita, you are the Director of Research and Development. Please tell Mr. Zaring that our Getty Group might not even need the guarantee from the Sharps, and maybe Mr. Zaring would be willing to invest?
Didn't you all just remove me from my position and try to kick me out of the company?
Querita, that was then and this is now. As long as you help Getty Group get this $500 million investment, then your prestige in the company will be second to none.
As long as you want it, $500 million is no big deal. Even if it's $1 billion, I'll offer it unconditionally.
Dad, if you want the investment, you'll have to get justice for me first.
Oh, right. I will make things right for you. You absolute fools. You actually tried to lay hands on Querita just now. It seems you've had enough of living a peaceful life.
Miss Querita.
Miss Querita,
We've just offended you. Please, just let us off this one time.
We were wrong.
There's no need to kneel. It's just that from now on, I can no longer work together with you all. If I am in this company, there will be no place for you. And if you stay, then I will be gone.
Querita, don't you worry. I will issue the notice right now to remove them from their positions and kick them out of the board of directors. What are you all standing around for? Get out of here! Get out!
Darn it. I worked so hard on the board to win over those 3 people, yet she took them all down at once.
Querita, is it possible now to invite Mr. Zaring to sit down so we can have a good talk about that investment?
Dad, I'm afraid that might not work. I'm currently not the person in control of this company. What if I work tirelessly to bring in the investment, only to have someone else reap all the benefits?
Querita, what do you mean by that? Are you trying to force me to step down?
You've misunderstood. But after all, I'm not your only child, right?
Mr. Zaring, well...
Whatever Querita wants is what I want. Sorry about that. Let's go.
This...
Giannis. Giannis.
Querita. Querita.
Stop looking, Querita.
So tell me, what was that performance all about today?
It is exactly what you see. They asked me for an investment, and I pretended to agree.
So you are really the founder of Amber Capital?
Yes, that's right. So I wasn't just joking around. No matter how much money you want, I will give it to you immediately.
Don't worry. Once I have Getty Group under my control, I won't be polite about it. Go to Dawn Cafe. You still remember my good friend, Xenia, right? We're going to her place today.
All right. Since I've returned, I haven't seen Xenia yet.
Here.
Thank you, Xenia.
You're welcome. Querita, didn't you say Nelson helped you out a lot? And this is all you're treating him to?
He's already so rich, and even when I give him my card, he is willing to accept it. So treating him to this is good enough.
That's because I can't bring myself to refuse. Anything you give me, dear sister.
Hey, handsome. How about giving me your contact info?
Can't you see my girlfriend right there?
Who's your girlfriend? I clearly heard you calling them your sisters.
Is dating an older woman not allowed? My dear, she is trying to steal your boyfriend, and you aren't going to say anything?
I'm sorry, but he has a girlfriend. If you didn't want to give her your contact info, you should have just rejected her directly. Why did you use me as your shield?
If I hadn't used you as a shield, she certainly wouldn't have let it go.
That girl was quite pretty. Why did you turn her down? Besides, now that your career is successful, you really should consider starting a family.
Actually, it's because there's someone I already like, and I'm working hard to win her over.
Is he being that direct? It sounds like he's dropping hints at you.
This kid. He couldn't actually have feelings for me, right? Fine. Then good luck with that.
Querida, aren't you even a little curious about who she is?
I don't pry into your personal life, just like you wouldn't be curious about the person I'm dating, right?
You're right, Querida.
I mentioned I have a date, and he didn't react at all. Which proves the person he likes isn't me. You've got it all wrong.
That's because your date is actually him, so of course he didn't care.
I have something to do, so take your time eating.
I'll give you a ride.
No thanks. I'm going on a date, so this wouldn't be appropriate. Please take good care of Nelson.
This is all your fault. Now, whenever I see Querida, I feel so incredibly guilty.
Xenia, you should know you're doing a good thing, and you'll have a seat at the head table. When I marry Querida.
No matter who Querida marries, I'm going to be at the head table anyway. After all, I'm her best friend.
Querita.
What do you want now?
Querita. Don't be afraid. I came here to apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forced you. It's just that whenever I see you with another man, I just can't control myself. I'm sorry. Please give me another chance.
Yanis, it seems you've really lost your mind. Even now, you're still asking for my forgiveness. Stop bothering me.
Querita, the truth is you never loved me, did you? You only agreed to the engagement to use the influence of the Sharp family. So, all those times I thought I touched your heart were just my own delusions, right?
Yanis, if my goal was really to use your family's influence back then I should have kept quiet when I caught you cheating. You were the one who cheated first. Yet you hate me for not giving you a way out. This morning, you pushed me to the brink, yet you blame me for never having loved you. I truly regret getting engaged to you.
Hey. Listen closely. Stop harassing Querita from now on. Or your punishment won't be this simple next time.
Pretty boy, why are you everywhere? So what if you're the founder of Amber Capital? In the entire Seattle, besides the Hawks, it's we, the Sharps, who call the shots. You dare to hit me? Believe me,
You're right. But right now, you're just a useless rich guy who has no say. When you finally replace your father, then you can come talk tough to me.
Pretty boy, no matter what you say, I am Querita's former fiancé. We were officially engaged. And you? You're just a pretty boy kept in the dark. Querita wouldn't even think about making your relationship public.
Like you said, former fiancé. You are completely out of the game, whereas I still have a chance. Now, I'm going to keep Querita company in bed, so get lost.
Querita, don't worry. I will definitely treat you well.
You don't have to. Mr. Sharp, our relationship was only a business marriage.
Querita, but I really like you. I will certainly make sure you see my sincerity.
This is your sincerity. How ridiculous. What's even more ridiculous is that I actually believed it.
Querita, are you still upset because of Giannis?
Come in. Be gentle.
I saw that you seemed unhappy, and I wanted to make you feel better. Do you not like it?
I don't like it. Also, don't try to guess how I'm feeling.
As you wish.
Was this man on fire last night? He was so intense. Forget it. If I can successfully get pregnant, it will all be worth it. Come in. Why is it you?
Who did you think it was, Kurita?
I thought it was the cleaner. What are you doing here? And also, how did you know I was here?
I came to bring you breakfast. I specifically asked Xenia, and she said, you were staying here lately, so I came over.
Why on earth would you bring me breakfast?
Grandma told me to take good care of you. I wouldn't dare disobey her wishes.
Grandma is at it again. You can listen to her, but you don't actually.
Kurita, look at you. How can I not be worried?
I almost tripped, but why is he so nervous?
Kurita, did you feel unwell just now?
No. I just lost my footing. I can't exactly say that I was with a man last night, and that is why my whole body aches.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I lost control a bit last night.
This has nothing to do with you. Why are you apologizing?
It looks like you twisted your ankle. Let me massage it for a while.
No thanks. Kurita, what are you thinking? Nelson is your younger brother. How could you possibly associate him with that man from last night?
Kurita, are you feeling any better?
Much better. Don't come to see me anymore unless it's necessary. I will explain things to Grandma.
So, you want to keep your distance from me?
That's not what I meant. After all, we aren't related by blood. If you keep coming to see me, it will give the girl you like the wrong idea.
Kurita, do you not think of me as your brother?
Hey, brat, don't try that dominant CEO act on me. I already have a man in my life, didn't you know that? So while you might not care about rumors, I do. Thanks for the breakfast, now you can leave.
I haven't even eaten yet. I was thinking of eating with you.
Then go buy some more, go to see the girl you like, and eat with her. Just don't come around here.
All right. Kurita, there has never been another girl, from start to finish.
What exactly does this guy mean? Never mind. Whatever his plan is, it's definitely right to limit my contact with him.
Mr. Nelson, it really is you.
And you are?
Have you forgotten? I'm the Hawk family's butler, Carlos. Sir Hawk is waiting for you at home. This way, please, Mr. Nelson.
The Hawk family? I've never heard of them.
Wait, Mr. Nelson, Sir Hawk says that you owed him a favor back then. Did you forget that? Sir Hawk, Mr. Nelson has arrived.
Have a seat.
No thanks. I'm only here to return the favor. The burial ground I asked you to save back then was worth $300 million. Here is $500 million. From now on, I am even with you and the Hawk family.
Nelson Hawk, is this how you treat your own grandfather?
You said it yourself back then, that an illegitimate son like me is not worthy of being a Hawk.
Sir Hawk, everyone says you are the most fair and reasonable person in the Hawk family. Please, give my son and me some kind of justice. Carlos, This is the paternity test report between Nelson and his father. I beg of you, please show this to Sir Hawk. Nelson is truly a part of the Hawk family.
Just go back. Sir Hawk has stated that an illegitimate son doesn't deserve to be a Hawk, and you are not worthy to enter the Hawk Manor.
It's all your fault, all your fault. If you were just a bit smarter, or more clever, Sir Hawk might have let me into the family for your sake. It is all your fault.
What is it? Have you changed your mind?
Nelson, I know you have some resentment towards me and towards the Hawk family. However, you shouldn't let that anger affect the family business.
What does that mean?
I admit that in the past, I misjudged things. I've had someone look into it, and Amber Capital was indeed built solely by you. With such outstanding ability, the position of the head of the Hawk family belongs only to you.
Head of the family? What? Are your sons and grandsons all gone?
They are all doing fine. It's just that their talents don't compare to yours. The Hawk family is a burden only you can shoulder.
Too bad. I'm not interested.
Sir Hawk, what should we do now?
Wait. Since he chose to return to Satin, it means there's a person he wants here, or perhaps a thing. He will realize sooner or later that only we, the Hawks, can provide him with everything he desires.
Sample number 23 is a success.
Great.
Fantastic.
This is wonderful. This will definitely make it in time for the new product launch.
As expected of you, Querita.
You've all worked very hard during this time. Once you secure the samples, we can all head home.
Okay.
Got it.
How does this guy keep calling me? Hello. Didn't I tell you not to contact me unless it's important?
Querita, Grandma isn't feeling well.
What did you say? I'm coming over right now. Grandma. 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 How are you feeling now? Why didn't Nelson take you to the hospital?
It's fine. I'm okay. My throat just felt a bit uncomfortable earlier, and I coughed a few times. Nelson was just overreacting. I just missed you, so I didn't stop him from calling you.
Where is Nelson?
He's cooking in the kitchen. No matter what you say today, you have to stay for lunch.
He actually knows how to cook.
He does. Go to the kitchen and give him a hand.
All right. This guy. He actually has such a domestic side to him.
Querita, you're back?
Do you need any help?
No thanks. Go have some fruit and chat with Grandma. Food will be ready soon.
This boy is treating me like a child.
The food is served.
Hurry, sit down. It looks wonderful. It's delicious. Nelson is quite a talented cook. Querita, hurry and try some.
Nelson, when did you learn how to cook so well?
When I first went abroad, I had to do everything myself, including the cooking, of course.
You must have gone through a lot back then.
As long as Grandma likes it, and you like it, it's all worth it.
Our Nelson is wealthy and caring. We can't just let some other girl take him. Querita, why don't you just keep Nelson for yourself?
Grandma, stop joking around. Nelson is at the age to get married. So if you meet a suitable girl, make sure to introduce her to Nelson.
I don't know many young girls.
Then I'll keep an eye out for him.
Querita, that won't be necessary. Until you get married, I won't start a family of my own.
If I never get married, are you planning to stay single forever?
Yes. I will stay by your side forever.
I see what's going on with both of you. Stop talking nonsense. If any of you dare to stay single, I'll make you pay the price.
Settling down, we definitely must settle down.
Come on, eat quickly.
Grandma, I still have work. I'll be heading back to the office now.
Busy with work again? Do you ever have time to rest? Isn't Nelson a big boss too? I don't see him being this busy.
Grandma, Querita has been leading the team lately to develop a new product. Things will get better in a while.
That's right, Grandma. You take your time eating. I'm leaving now.
Didn't you tell me to pretend to be sick just to get Querita to come back? It wasn't easy to get her back for once, and you haven't shown any initiative at all. I thought at the very least, you'd confess your feelings to her or something.
Grandma, if I confessed to Querita right now, it would be like giving her the perfect chance to reject me.
But at this rate, when will you ever succeed? I am already at this age. I can't wait that much longer.
Don't you worry, Grandma. Just give me a little more time, and there will definitely be good news.
All right. I've watched you grow up. As long as you and Querita end up together, I'll be at peace. Eat!
Yes. I will stay by your side for the rest of my life.
Did he deliberately say something so ambiguous? Whatever, now is not the time to think about this.
Rita, something's wrong.
What happened?
The sample number 23 has been destroyed.
What did you say?
Querita, we checked the security cameras. Everything was normal last night, but since 9 o'clock this morning, the cameras have been intentionally tampered with. We suspect that was also when the sample was destroyed.
All the data on this computer has also been wiped. We can't reproduce it at all. And we can only start over.
Only the few of us have access permissions in this lab. Well?
It's a pity the cameras were broken, otherwise...
They aren't. Inside the laboratory, I installed hidden cameras, which none of you knew about.
Querita! How could you do such a thing? Are you intentionally watching over us? You? Why are you looking at me like that? What is the meaning of this?
I lied. There aren't any hidden cameras at all, but when I just said those words, everyone else let out a sigh of relief, while you were the first to blame me. Why don't you tell me why that is?
Querita, I found it! On Diana York's bank card, there are several deposits from unknown sources.
So, you were the one who destroyed the sample?
Diana, it was actually you. Why would you do this?
Yeah, that was our only sample. And we didn't even have time to duplicate it. Our hard work over the past several months has all been ruined by you. Querita, what should we do? It's supposed to hit the market next month, and we don't have much time left.
You two take Diana to the police station first, and try your best to keep this news from spreading. And you go check who Diana has been in contact with lately. I'll handle the rest.
Understood.
What have you found?
Querita, I found that Diana and Miss Alicia are actually seeing each other in private. And I also received word that the Sharps intend to cancel the wedding with Miss Alicia.
I see.
Everything was fine. Why would Mr. Sharp want to call off the engagement? Is it because of Querita?
Who else could it be?
But it was clearly Querita who wanted to break up with Mr. Sharp herself. Now that you are together with Mr. Sharp, the way I see it, she just can't stand to see you happy with him.
Don't worry, Mom. Since she won't let me live in peace, I won't let her live in peace either. Querita, you're crazy.
You don't want me to be happy, so you bribed my subordinate to destroy my samples.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Alicia Getty, aside from playing dirty tricks behind my backs, what else are you capable of?
You? This is a disgrace. Querita, over these years, Alicia and I have tolerated you in every way possible, but you insist on ruining us to be satisfied?
Querita! What have you done to your sister? Querita, you've gone too far. Is this how you've been mistreating her while I was away?
Then why don't you ask her why she went through such lengths to destroy the sample I've spent months developing?
You have no evidence. How can you say it was Alicia?
Evidence? Other than her, who else wants to see me miserable?
You're being too arbitrary. Isn't it possible that our competitors did this?
Competitors. They would only steal the sample, not destroy it.
Even so, you shouldn't have hit her.
If I don't handle it myself, should I count on you to provide justice for me?
You.
Today was just a small punishment. Once I've finished dealing with my affairs, I'll be back to settle the score with you.
Dad, it really wasn't me this time.
Alicia, it looks like your father suspects you.
It's fine, Mom. It was worth it. Querita made a formal pledge to the directorate. If her new product can't launch on time, she has to leave the directorate. When that happens, her reputation at the company will completely plummet.
Querita, should I have that man go to your place tonight?
No. I ran into some issues at work. Wait until I've settled them.
All right. Querita says she has some issues at work, so she's not available tonight. But judging by her tone, the trouble sounds quite serious.
Could it be that the new product she's developing is having issues?
I doubt it would come to that.
Only this one matter would make her put her pregnancy plans on hold.
If that's really the case, then Querita is in huge trouble.
What's going on?
She once made a formal pledge that if this batch of new products can't hit the market on time, she will take the blame and resign, and even leave the board of directors. Even if you have money, you can't help her with this.
I remember that Sharp Group has a biopharmaceutical company under it, and their research direction overlaps with that of Getty Group.
Are you saying she might go and beg Giannis?
I'm going to see her right now.
I hope things aren't that bad.
Querita.
Nelson, why are you here?
I know everything. There's a problem with your new product. So are you planning to go to the Sharps for help?
You're quite well informed. You're right. The pharmaceutical company under Sharp Group has a new product about to be released, too. I plan to ask them to give me the patent as a backup plan.
Don't go. Giannis hasn't given up on you yet. Going there now is like walking into a trap.
What are you thinking? Giannis isn't in charge of the Sharp family yet. I'm going to talk to Sir Sharp. If I don't have enough money then, I might even ask to borrow some from you.
That's good then. No matter how high the price, you can agree to it. After all, I have plenty of money.
Got it. Big spender. You should head back now.
Querita, you're here.
Why is it you? I clearly had an appointment with Sir Sharp.
My father's health hasn't been good lately. So all the affairs of our group are now decided by me. So if you want to buy those materials, you can only come to me.
Giannis. So you were the one who instigated Alicia to destroy my samples and my experimental data?
You're misjudging me on that. I'm not that despicable. I only told Alicia that the wedding was cancelled.
It's not like you don't know what she's like. By doing that, she won't hate you. She'll only find a way to take it out on me. You did it on purpose.
Querita? Whether you believe it or not, I truly had no intention of marrying her. Besides,
I'm not interested in your personal affairs. Since you're the one in charge of the group now, I don't think we have anything to talk about.
Querita, have you really thought this through? If you can't get through this, Those years of work you put into Getty Group will all be ruined. Are you really okay with that?
Even if that's the case, I will never bow down to you. You should know my temper.
I know. So I will provide the things you need. Completely free of charge. I only have one request. Break things off with that pretty boy.
You mean Nelson? I think you've misunderstood. He was adopted by my grandmother, which makes him my brother. We don't have the kind of relationship you're thinking of. I only said that last time just to make you angry.
Quirita, do you really think I'm a fool?
I am going to keep Quirita company in bed now, so get lost.
I saw him following you into the hotel with my own eyes that day.
How is that possible?
I'm here to bring you breakfast. I specifically asked Xenia, and she said you were staying here lately, so I came over.
He only went there to bring me food that day.
Bring food? I bet he stayed the night.
Do you think everyone is as bad as you, Giannis?
Quirita, doesn't his Amber Capital stay abroad? Make him go back to Wall Street immediately. Never come to Satin again, and I will give you the patent you want for free.
Nelson is my brother, after all, and Seattle is the place where he grew up. I can't possibly make such an unreasonable demand of him.
You just can't let him go.
What if I pay double the price?
Do I look like someone who needs money? This is my only condition, and nothing else is up for negotiation.
I understand.
I'll wait for your good news. Nelson. Just you wait. Quirita will definitely give up on you.
Quirita.
You haven't left yet?
I was waiting for you. Well, did it go smoothly?
It went well enough. Let's go. Dinner is on me.
Quirita, do you have something to say to me?
Since you are back in Seattle, how long are you planning to stay?
How long do you want me to stay?
I think, since your foundation is based abroad, staying in Seattle indefinitely isn't quite appropriate. You've seen Grandma. She's in good health. So you don't need to worry too much.
You want me to leave Seattle? This is the condition set by Giannis, isn't it? No wonder you suddenly wanted to treat me to dinner today.
Since you've already guessed it, I won't keep it from you anymore. Giannis is currently in charge of Sharp Group, and he said that as long as you leave Seattle, he will unconditionally transfer the patent to me.
So, you've just decided to cast me aside without any hesitation?
It's not as serious as you're making it sound. He just mistakenly thinks that there's something going on between us, which is why he made such a demand. But you know there's nothing between us. Besides, you'll have to go back eventually anyway. It's not really a loss for you.
What if I said, I plan to stay in Seton forever?
Could you just do me this one favor? Once I get through this crisis, you can come back. At that point, Giannis won't be able to stop you. Darn it. Why do I feel so guilty right now?
Fine. I understand. I'll go back tomorrow.
There's no need to be in such a hurry.
Can't bear to see me go?
I have to get back to handle some remaining matters. I've already settled the bill, so take your time eating. I'll give you a ride when you leave.
Mr. Nelson, perhaps you didn't know. The business empire of the Hawk family includes the biomedical sector, and it's an industry leader. Forget about the Gettys. Even the Sharps must bow to the Hawk family. As long as you are willing to return to the Hawk Manor, everything you desire will be within your easy reach.
You certainly know how to pick the right moment.
So, Mr. Nelson, you're tempted, aren't you?
Quirita, didn't you say that you ran into trouble at work? How are things going now?
The samples and data for the New products I was developing have all been destroyed. Fortunately, Giannis promised me that he'd transfer the patents for the new products under Sharp Group that haven't hit the market yet to me. So the problem is basically solved.
That's good. Well, as for Giannis, did he make any unreasonable demands?
No. I guess he's finally showing some conscience this time. Strange. Why do I feel like the truth is hard to say out loud? Do I also think that asking Nelson to leave Seattle is way too much? Since everything is taken care of, go contact that man and tell him to come see me tonight as well.
Wait, what? Right now?
Yes. Right now. I'm leaving now.
All right. That's strange. Why do I feel like Querita is acting weird? Hello? Nelson. Querita wants you to accompany her tonight.
Understood. I'll be there right away.
How old are you this year?
I thought you weren't interested in my business?
Just answer when I ask.
24.
He's actually the same age as Nelson. Confound it. Why am I thinking of him again?
What is it? Did I remind you of someone?
No. You talk too much.
Querita. So you do feel sadness and reluctance, which is why you vent this way. Tell my grandfather, I'm ready. Querita, I'm leaving. Hello?
Nelson. What do you mean by that? Didn't we agree that I would give you a ride?
No thanks, Querita. If I see you, I'm afraid I won't want to leave anymore. I'm about to board the plane. Goodbye, Querita.
We agreed I would personally. Hello?
Querita, a lawsuit has already been filed against Diana York, and the compensation will likely be a sky-high price. Her family is begging you to show her mercy. In addition, the board of directors is demanding that you give them an explanation as soon as possible.
Tell Diana that if she is willing to give up Alicia, I will show her mercy. Also, tell the board that within 7 days, I will definitely deliver the new product.
7 days? Although the lab has recovered some of the experimental data and there is hope of reproducing it, 7 days is surely not enough, right?
I have asked Giannis for help. Now you can head out.
All right.
Hello, Querita.
Nelson has already left Seton. Giannis, when do you plan on fulfilling your promise?
Querita, I knew you wouldn't let me down. It seems you aren't that important to him after all.
I don't want to hear this nonsense. Set a time to transfer the patent for the new product to me.
What's the rush? The new product hasn't passed the review yet. When I receive the certificate, I will sign the transfer agreement with you.
Fine. Once the certificate is ready, contact me again.
Such an ungrateful woman. But that's exactly what I like about you. Querita. Sooner or later, you'll be mine.
Grandma, please have a seat.
Querita, Nelson is gone. Did you know that?
I know. He told me. Nelson's businesses are all abroad. It wouldn't be right for him to stay in Saturn forever.
But, he told me he already planned to gradually move his focus to Seattle. Did you ask him to leave?
Grandma, I
don't mean to blame you, but it's just that in Nelson's heart, you are the most important person to him. By doing this, he must be heartbroken.
Grandma, what are you saying? You were the one who adopted Nelson back then. In his heart, the most important person is obviously you.
It seems you have forgotten that you were the one who asked me to adopt Nelson.
What?
Nelson was very miserable as a child. His mother used to beat and scold him at every turn, and she wouldn't even give him food to eat. One time, you ran into him and helped him out.
Why don't you just disappear?
Stop it.
That little boy back then was Nelson?
Yes. It seems you remember now. When you came back then, you begged me to adopt him. But since Nelson had a guardian then, there was nothing I could do. It wasn't until his mother was gone 2 years later that I found a way to bring him home. In Nelson's heart, you were the one who pulled him out from the abyss.
No wonder he was so clingy when he was little. I thought it was just his personality.
Back then, when you decided to get engaged to that Yana Sharp, Nelson went abroad to study immediately. Don't you understand why, even now?
Grandma, do you mean that he?
Yes.
No way. He can't like me like that. I am his sister.
Even as his sister, you shouldn't demand he leave Seattle, just for the sake of the company, ignoring his feelings completely. Doing this doesn't seem right, does it? Whether you and Nelson can be a couple or not, I only hope that you can look out for each other.
I understand, Grandma. I will contact him and apologize. Why isn't he picking up his phone? He isn't even replying on WeChat. He doesn't actually hate me now, does he? Hello, Xenia.
Hello, Querita. Is that man supposed to go to your place tonight?
No thanks. I'm not in the mood lately, plus my fertile window has passed. I'll use a test kit in a while. If it didn't work this time, we'll try again next month.
Okay, I understand. Querita says she's not in the mood, so the appointment is off.
Not in the mood? Is that so?
Querita is in a bad mood, so why do you look so happy?
Xenia, thank you for all your help recently. Please take this card. I hope you find it acceptable.
How strange. Everyone is being so weird lately. Besides, do I look like someone who can be bought?
Did the certification come through?
No. The Hawks are acting strange, and they blocked my way, saying some materials weren't compliant. They're crazy. I never even offended them.
Giannis, you aren't trying to back out of your promise, and just saying that on purpose, are you? Well, it's just as well, because I regret it too. I'm going to ask Nelson to come back.
Wait a minute. Actually, I heard that the Hawk family welcomed back some illegitimate son recently. Sir Hawk even specifically named him as the heir to the Hawk property. In a few days, I'll find a chance to meet with him, to see if he can help us out.
The new head of the Hawk family. Maybe I can use the Hawk family's connections, and that way I can bring Nelson back.
Querita, there's an invitation to a banquet here. Would you like to take a look and decide if you'll attend?
Decline it.
But this invitation is from the Hawk family. Supposedly, this banquet is being held for the newly appointed head of the Hawk family. All the elites of Seaton have been invited.
The Hawk family? That's exactly what I needed, coming right when I needed it. Tell the Hawks that I will be there on time.
Yes, ma'am.
For 3 whole days. I've called Nelson so many times, but he just won't answer. Could he actually be planning to cut ties with me? Whatever. I'll try one more time. And if he still doesn't pick up, then I will never contact him again.
Hello, Querita.
Nelson, you've finally answered your phone.
I'm sorry. I've been a little busy these last few days.
It's fine. As long as you aren't angry. I'm sorry. I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have made such unreasonable demands before. You can come back at any time.
Then what about you? Without the Sharps helping you, how will you get through this crisis?
That is my business. And I will find another way.
But I can't bear to let you suffer. Tell my grandpa. I am ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, what does he mean?
Querita, you've come too. Don't worry. Once I see the new head of the Hawk family, I'll ask him personally to approve the new product audit as soon as possible. Then, I can fulfill my promise to you.
Don't bother. I'll find another way to deal with the new product, so don't bother wasting your time on it.
Querita, what do you mean by this?
I mean, I regret it. I shouldn't have asked Nelson to leave Seton.
Querita, how long have you even been with him to care about him this much?
Yanis. Watch your words. Nelson and I are just family.
Family, my foot! In the past 4 years, I have never heard you mention this person. How long has it been since we broke up for him to suddenly pop up?
Enough. No matter what my relationship with him is, you have no right to question me. As you said, it's been over between us for a long time.
Querita? About your plan to find a way. You're not thinking of asking the new head of the Hawk family for help, are you?
What if I am?
Naive. We and the Hawks are somewhat acquainted, so he might show me some respect. As for you, I'm afraid you don't even have the right to speak to him.
Whether it succeeds or not, I have to give it a try.
For that boy toy, you're willing to go this far? Pity. The path you chose is destined to be a dead end.
Sir Hawk is here.
Sir Hawk, I am Yanis Sharp. Do you still remember me?
Oh, the heir of the Sharp family, right? Say, is your father doing well?
My father is doing well. Thank you for your concern.
Sir Hawk, I am Querita Getty. I am Getty Groups.
Sir Hawk, slow down.
Querita, you see now, don't you? Without an introduction, you don't even have the right to say a word to Sir Hawk. So your only option is to beg me.
I cannot meet your conditions.
What's so good about that boy toy? You're even willing to give up the company for him. Don't forget, if the new product can't be launched, you will be kicked off the board.
My health, really, isn't what it used to be. Fortunately, I have already chosen my heir. The reason why I invited everyone here today is because I want to introduce him to you all. Nelson, come on down.
Nelson?
So handsome.
It can't be. How could the new head of the Hawk family be him?
Nelson, it really is him.
This is the successor chosen by Sir Hawk after overcoming all objections, and he truly has an extraordinary presence.
I heard he's an illegitimate son, and his mother's identity is quite shameful. I wonder why Sir Hawk chose him.
You haven't heard the news, have you? He is the legendary god of venture capital, the secret big boss of Amber Capital. With such great talent, it's no wonder Sir Hawk insisted on welcoming him back to the Hawk family.
Grandfather. Hello, everyone. I am Nelson Hawk. I hope everyone will look out for me in the future.
It turns out, he never even left Seattle, but instead returned to the Hawk Manor. I've really been worrying for nothing these past few days.
What on earth is going on? Are you all ganging up on me again?
No. Let go of me.
Giannis, I warned you, do not harass Quirita. Since you refuse to learn your lesson, then, from today on, we will stop all cooperation with the Sharp family.
On what grounds? Sir Hawk, please say something.
From this moment on, every matter concerning the Hawk family will be decided by Nelson. Whatever he says, goes.
Mr. Sharp, please leave.
Quirita. Quirita.
Quirita, are you mad at me?
How could I ever dare to be mad at you? Nell. No, wait. Mr. Hawk.
Quirita, the things you desire can also, too, be found at Hawk Group, and there's more than just one. Doesn't that interest you at all?
Giannis uses this to manipulate me. Well, are you going to copy him too? Let me go. Put me down. Let go of me. What on earth are you trying to do?
Quirita, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you. I never mentioned my connection to the Hawk family to anyone before, because before this, I didn't think I'd be returning here.
But now you're the head of the Hawk family. Is it because of Amber Capital that your grandfather chose you?
Maybe so. Regardless, I'm in a position to help you now, Quirita. Quirita, the next time you face a choice like this, you won't just cast me aside without any hesitation, right?
I have already apologized to you, and I have also just rejected Giannis.
So, I won't make things difficult for you. If you sign this contract, all the problems you are facing will be easily resolved. People like Giannis Sharp will no longer have any leverage over you.
An unconditional transfer?
Yes.
No. I can't sign this.
Why not?
Nelson. Even if we are like family, there is no reason for you to give so much for me unilaterally. I don't have anything to give you in return. So I cannot sign it.
Quirita, it seems you know exactly what kind of return I want.
Either way, I can't give it to you.
The few days I was gone, you must have felt very troubled, right? Quirita, it's clear that you have feelings for me.
So you've been intentionally ignoring my calls these past few days?
Exactly. If I hadn't done that, how could I see clearly into your heart?
Don't misunderstand. I admit, I did feel very bad these past few days. But as your sister, it's only right to feel guilty after ignoring your feelings and making unreasonable demands.
Quirita, why won't you just give me a chance?
I don't know what you're talking about. Can I leave now?
Since you don't intend to sign this agreement, what do you plan to do after you leave?
You want to transfer it unconditionally, so of course I can't sign. But if I were to purchase this patent at market price, I wonder if you'd be willing, Mr. Hawk? Submit this contract to the board of directors.
The transfer of patent rights for product number 31, and it's even a patent of Hawk Group. Querita, you actually managed to secure the deal with the Hawks.
Just good luck. Anyway, with this contract in hand, we can finally give the board a satisfactory explanation. However, we can't rely solely on this patent. Go tell the laboratory that they must keep up with their research, and that we can't fall behind the market.
I understand.
Hello?
Excuse me, is this Miss Querita Getty? I am Nelson's grandfather. I'd like to meet with you, if it's convenient for you.
Sir Hawk.
Have a seat. So it turns out, you are Miss Querita Getty that Nelson has been thinking about constantly. Thank you. If it weren't for you, given Nelson's resentment toward the Hawk family, he probably would never have come back to our home for the rest of his life.
What do you mean by that?
What? Nelson never told you about it? I'm ashamed to say it, but back then, Nelson's mother brought him and knelt at the front gate of the Hawk Manor, begging me to let them join the family. But I refused.
Why?
Nelson's biological mother was of humble origin and wasn't worthy of joining the Hawk family. As for Nelson, back then, he was very quiet and didn't show any particular talent, so I said it myself that he wasn't worthy of being a Hawk.
Why don't you just disappear?
Stop it.
No wonder. Just because of what you said, from then on, Nelson lived enduring his mother's mistreatment at home every day. His body was covered in injuries from her hurting him.
That woman is truly not worthy of our family.
Is that the point? Even if Nelson's mother let him down, you had plenty of ways to make his life easier, but you didn't do a thing. No wonder he resists your family so much, and never mentions his relationship with the Hawks.
Therefore, I should thank you. You see, when I first found him and asked him to come back to take over the leadership of our family, he refused me.
So it was because of me? It was because I told him to leave Seddon that he decided to return to the Hawk Manor. Where is Nelson? He doesn't have to sacrifice himself like this, even if—
Miss Getty, there is no turning back for him now. At this point, everyone knows how much I value him. If he gives up the leadership of our family now, his situation will become extremely dangerous. Miss Getty, if you really care about Nelson, then marry him. As long as you agree, I will immediately order the preparations for your wedding.
Querita. Querita. Grandpa, what did you say to her?
It's good news. Miss Getty, call me once you've made up your mind.
You don't need to. Take his words to heart. He's a master at manipulating people. Don't fall for his schemes.
But what he said is true, isn't it? You clearly hate the Hawks so much, yet you took over as the head of the Hawk family because of me.
Do you know what being the family head means? I do hate the Hawks, but I have no reason to turn down wealth and power.
But is this really what you want?
Of course. But what I want most is you.
Stop talking.
Is my grandpa making you marry me?
How did you know?
He knows now how important you are to me. So he certainly won't let go of this chance to win me over. So, Querita, what's your answer?
What if I don't agree?
If you don't agree, that old man will certainly force me to go on blind dates.
Is that so? With your current status, I'm afraid all the socialites in Seton are yours for the choosing.
Querita. Do you really want me to marry someone else?
Nelson, I have always thought of you as a brother. Can't we just be family, please? Why does this kiss feel so familiar to me?
Now, we can't be brother and sister anymore. After all, no siblings would ever kiss.
Even if that's the case, nothing can ever happen between us.
I don't understand. Just because I call you my sister, you're going to shut me out for good?
I'm not shutting you out for good. It's just that I have no intention of ever getting married in my life. I never planned on building an intimate relationship with any man.
Why? Just because Giannis betrayed you, you're never going to let anyone else in?
It has nothing to do with him. It's because I'm pregnant. I've been telling you that I was seeing someone, but you thought I was lying. Even though I haven't tested yet, my period is already quite late this month. Most likely, I am expecting. What? You don't believe me?
No. Well, do you plan on marrying the person you're dating?
Of course not. I only dated him to get pregnant. I don't even know what he looks like. Now that I have a child, whatever was between us is over.
Let me be the father of the child. Please?
Are you crazy?
Querita, I'm serious. I'll take good care of you. And the baby.
There's no need. This child only belongs to me.
Querita.
And about what just happened, I'll act like it never occurred. If you still want me as your sister, don't ever let it happen again.
What did you say? Nelson is actually a member of the Hawk family, and he was even designated by Sir Hawk as the sole head of the family.
Yes.
Then isn't his status even higher than the status of Giannis? Querita, aren't you even a little interested?
Xenia, you seem very eager to see me be with him.
Not really. I just think his background is actually quite impressive. Plus, he really likes you. If the two of you were together, it would be a wonderful match.
Have you forgotten that I'm still dating another man? For all we know, I might be expecting a baby already. Trying to set me up with him isn't exactly appropriate, is it?
Well, actually...
By the way, you should have the information on that man, right? Let me see it.
Didn't you say you didn't want to know who he was?
I've changed my mind. What is it? Is there something wrong with his file?
No. I'll find it for you. This is him! His name is Arthur, and he's a mixed-race model.
Not bad. So this Arthur is the man you originally intended to introduce to me?
Yes, exactly. Querita, what are you implying?
How many favors did Nelson give you to help him cover this up?
Querita!
Don't try that with me.
I've been wronged!
So, the man I was with that night was actually Nelson?
I'm so sorry.
No wonder. Every time I told him that I had a date, he acted like he didn't care at all. And that night...
What is it? Did I remind you of someone?
That jerk.
Right, he really is.
How did the man you found for me suddenly become Nelson?
This really isn't my fault. It was all Nelson's fault. He sent Arthur away in advance. I couldn't get a hold of Arthur. And only then did I find out that the person you spent the night with was him. The very first thing I thought was to give you a call.
Then why didn't you?
It's because of Nelson. He said you two had already been together, and even if I told you, it would only add to your troubles. Plus, he also mentioned that he has loved you for many years and begged me to give him a chance. I was just...
Acting first and reporting later. then recruiting allies. He really is calculating and manipulative. No wonder Sir Hawk insisted on him becoming the head of the Hawk family.
Exactly right, he is so devious. Querita. I'm truly sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you. I just felt that if there's anyone in this world who can give you happiness, it can only be him. After all this time between you two, haven't you had even a little feelings for him?
Xenia, you should know my plan.
I know, but what if you fall in love with him too?
I am not going to change my mind. So whether I love him or not doesn't really matter.
I understand. So, what do you plan to do next? Are you going to confront him?
Since you agreed to give him a chance, there should be a deadline, right?
There is. Once the 3-month period is over, and if you haven't fallen for him, he will stay far away from you, and will never come to see you again.
3 months. Since that's the case, I don't need to confront him anymore. When the 3-month mark arrives, just make him fulfill his promise. However, don't let him know his cover is blown.
Okay. Querita, how did you find out?
I told him I was pregnant. He seemed very happy, and even said he'd be the father to my child. Once I grew suspicious, I started seeing proof everywhere.
You're pregnant?
Yes. I just went to the hospital to test before coming. And it's true, I am pregnant.
Then do you plan on keeping it?
Of course. I just need a child. As for who the man is, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference, whether it's Arthur or Nelson. I think he probably won't dare to admit that he's the child's biological father.
Yes, he definitely won't dare. Hello, Nelson.
Xenia, does Querita still need me tonight?
No, Querita is already expecting you've completed your task.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. She already went to the hospital for a checkup. Hey! Don't forget our 3-month deadline. When the time comes, don't use the fact that you're the child's father as an excuse to have regrets.
I know.
Querita, he has been handled. Querita, once that 3-month deadline is up, the two of you will have nothing to do with each other. Can you really let him go?
It's fine. I've gotten used to it. I'm leaving now.
Nelson is here. Oh my. You are the head of the Hawk family now. You must be very busy. How do you have time to visit me?
Grandma, stop teasing me. Have some rest, and I'll go cook.
Wait a moment. Sit down first. Tell me first, how are things going between you and Kirta?
Grandma, I can feel that Querita still has feelings for me, but she just refuses to accept me. She even said she doesn't plan on dating or getting married for the rest of her life.
That child is actually serious. Could it be that she still hasn't stepped out from the shadow of her mother's passing?
Querita's mother? You mean Miss Ethel Ashley?
Yes. You also know my daughter, Ethel Ashley, passed away when Querita was 10 years old.
I know. I heard that before she passed, her health was quite poor.
No, she didn't die from illness. She took her own life. Before Querita turned 10, life was quite happy. None of the people in the neighborhood didn't envy their family. They all said she had a wonderful father.
But the stepsister of Querita is only 1 year younger than her. This is...
Yes, who could have imagined it? While my daughter was pregnant, Brian Getty had already been unfaithful. When my daughter found out the truth, she completely broke down. She couldn't accept that the husband who loved her deeply had betrayed her long ago.
So she chose to let go and leave this world.
As for Querita, she knew. her mother passed away because of that so-called love. Therefore, she is extremely pessimistic about men and marriage. As she grew up, I thought she was finally doing better. But now it seems the pain in her heart has never healed.
But 4 years ago, she agreed to the marriage alliance with the Sharp family.
She didn't actually like Giannis. It was just a business arrangement. However, after being together for 4 years, she must have been touched by him somewhat. And what was the result? That Giannis Sharp betrayed her. So, simply chose to lock herself away completely.
I only need a child. As for who you are or what you look like, I am not interested at all, because I don't need any man to be part of my life. From start to finish, it is best if you are just a placeholder. Once we step out of this room, we are strangers.
No wonder she would say those things.
Back then, Brian was afraid his reputation would be ruined, so he kept this a secret. I was afraid Querita would be gossiped about, so I just endured it. But it's enough that, don't go asking Querita about it anymore.
I understand.
Dad, you can fulfill your promise now.
What? You are actually pregnant?
Of course. I have the agreement ready. I just need your signature.
No, you can't sign it.
Right, Dad. You promised to give me 20% of the shares, and you haven't fulfilled that yet. What right does Querita have?
Since your engagement with Giannis Sharp was cancelled, the dowry Dad promised you naturally cannot be fulfilled. You are the one who is incompetent, so why involve me?
It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, how could Giannis cancel the wedding with me?
Then go beg him to make up with you now. And maybe he'll even say yes. After all, the Hawk family has blacklisted the Sharp family, so they're in a very dangerous position now. At this point, besides you, no one would want to get involved in the mess surrounding the Sharp family.
You.
Dad. It's a fact that I'm pregnant. This is your first grandchild after all. You should show some support, shouldn't you?
No way. Well, you've been pregnant for less than a month, and we don't even know if you'll lose the baby yet. Honey, even if you want to give her shares, it won't be too late to wait until the child is born.
Dad? What do you think?
Querita. Well, I think Helen is right about this. Querita, it's not that I don't want to keep my promise, but it has only been a short time. How could you be pregnant already?
Exactly. This report might even be fake, just to cheat you out of your fortune.
Dad, is that what you think too?
No. I just feel like, to be safe, we should wait until the baby is born before we talk.
But when that time comes, what other excuses will you have to stall?
I didn't mean it like that at all.
Too bad. I didn't plan on leaving here empty-handed today. If you don't sign this today, I will contact the media tomorrow to expose the truth behind my mother's passing, about a man who pampered a mistress and an illegitimate daughter, and drove his legal wife to the end. I'm sure the netizens would be very interested, wouldn't they?
Well, my dear Querita, don't be impulsive. If you do this, the stocks for Getty Group will plummet. There's no benefit in it for you.
It has no benefit. But you didn't plan on giving Getty Group to me anyway. Why should I care about the group's interests?
Who says I haven't thought about giving the company to you? You're still young. Oh, right. Aren't you pregnant now? The most important thing for you right now is to rest and take care of your health. Wait until the child is born, and then we can discuss everything.
There is nothing to discuss. If you don't want your reputation to be ruined, just sign it.
Querita, have I been too soft on you over the years? How dare you threaten me?
Exactly, Querita. During all these years, between you and Alicia, your father has always favored you.
When Alicia Getty climbed into Giannis's bed and snatched away this marriage engagement, I certainly didn't feel like he was favoring me then.
That's enough, Querita. if you don't care about your mother being the subject of public gossip, then go ahead and expose it. Oh, all right, all right. I know you are a filial and good child. You wouldn't want your mother to have no peace, right?
Sir, the new head of the Hawk family is here.
The new head of the Hawk family? Good, bring him in quickly.
Nelson? What is he doing here?
I heard the new head of the Hawk family is still single. Alicia, this is your lucky chance.
Mr. Zering, why is it you?
Aren't you just Quirita's pretty boy?
Is there some kind of mistake?
Sir Getty, it seems your information is a bit outdated.
The insignia of the Hawk family's head. You! You really are the new head of the Hawk family.
No wonder. No wonder the Sharp family would receive a hunt order from the Hawk family.
Mr. Hawk, what brings you to my manor today?
Sir Getty, you are getting older and it's time for you to step down and let someone better take over.
Sir
Getty, one should have some self-awareness. Otherwise, the one who ends up humiliated might be you.
I will inform the board of directors that Getty Group will be taken over by you from now on.
Thank you, Dad.
Quirita, I helped you, so why won't you even give me a decent look?
When he lowers his voice, it sounds exactly like that man's. It's the same. I can't believe I'm only realizing this now. If you want to continue being like siblings, then naturally I will treat you well. Otherwise, we should stop seeing each other.
Quirita, I've made up my mind. I'll be your brother from now on, and I'll never cross the line. Didn't I say it before? If you don't plan on starting a family, then I won't ever consider getting married either. So, I'll stay by your side for the rest of my life.
Stop joking around.
I'm not joking. Quirita, are you really pregnant?
Why are you asking that? What does it have to do with you?
How can it not be my business? In name, I am this child's uncle.
This scoundrel, how can he even say that? Then as the child's uncle, don't you think you should do something to show it?
Since I don't plan to marry, then let your child be my heir, all right?
You're crazy. You know this child is yours. So why are you acting so generous?
I'm serious.
What about the Hawks?
The Hawks? I happen to hate them anyway. Letting the Hawk family's lineage end right here with me. Isn't that quite interesting? Let's go. We're going to visit Grandma.
Slow down.
Quirita, eat more lettuce.
Oh, Quirita doesn't eat lettuce. Here, have this instead.
I know, but lettuce is rich in folic acid. Quirita, you should eat some too.
What's going on?
Grandma, Nelson is right. I really should eat more lettuce to get some more vitamins.
Quirita, I heard you say just now. Did your father finally agree to step down?
Yes. In the beginning, he didn't even want to give me the shares he promised. Eventually, out of desperation, I brought up what happened to Mom to threaten him, but he remained indifferent. In the end, it was Nelson who helped me.
Back then, I endured his insults and kept silent, all because he said he would leave the company to you. And now, he only agreed to give up power because Nelson intervened. If I had known, I'd have...
Grandma, don't blame yourself too much. Even I thought he still had a conscience, but look what happened. I still underestimated him. Well, men are all the same anyway.
Quirita, actually, not every man in this world is as heartless and cold as your father.
Oh, sure. Then there are ones like Yanis who want to have their cake and eat it too.
Ahem. Well, who said that? There are still some good men left in this world. Look at your grandfather and me. Didn't we spend a wonderful lifetime together?
Yeah.
In my eyes, Nelson is a good man. Querita, don't be so pessimistic.
Maybe. But I don't want to gamble on those odds anymore.
Querita.
Grandma. At any rate, the company is mine now, so you don't need to worry so much. Nelson cooked a great meal. Don't let it go to waste. Eat up.
All right.
Here, have some fish.
You should eat some too.
Okay.
Querita, here is your lunch.
By the way, how is the matter regarding Diana going?
Sai, for some unknown reason, she simply refuses to testify against Miss Alicia no matter what.
I have no idea what kind of spell Alicia has cast over her. Then just file a lawsuit. She'll either have to pay the damages or serve time in prison.
Yes, understood. Querita, what's wrong?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't eat seafood right now. Please take it away.
Then I'll go buy something else for you.
No thanks. In 30 minutes, I have a meeting to attend. So there probably won't be enough time.
But
it's fine. I'm not hungry. Nelson? You may leave now.
It won't do for you to skip meals like this.
I said I'm not hungry.
I know that your morning sickness is quite severe now, and there are many things you can't eat. I personally learned how to make these meals for expectant mothers, and I promise they won't make you feel nauseous. What's the matter? Do you want me to feed you?
You just took over the Hawk family's business, so you should be very busy. How do you have time to keep coming here?
Taking care of you is my top priority.
Is that so? But the baby I'm carrying has absolutely nothing to do with you. So what are you even after?
I think you should know, better than anyone, what I want.
I shouldn't have even asked.
Oh dear. Are you saying that Nelson has been cooking for you every single day, and even made specialized pregnancy meals for you?
Yes, that's right. And the strange thing is, only his food doesn't make me feel nauseous or sick. I don't have a choice but to eat it.
Strange? No. It's not strange at all. It just means he has put a lot of effort into it behind the scenes.
It's only because the baby I'm carrying belongs to him.
Hey! Even so, not many men could ever do this much. Querita, Nelson is truly a good person.
People change. So who knows how long he will last. Anyway, in 2 months, he will have no reason to see me again. There's stuff to do at the office, so I'm leaving.
Wait! You are a pregnant woman. Can't you stop pushing yourself so hard?
If it can't handle this little bit of pressure, then it doesn't deserve to be my child.
Are you Querita Getty?
I am. And you are?
I'm Diana York's father. Could I please beg you to please let my daughter go? Her mother and I have worked so hard day and night for years, and finally managed to support her through her education. But if she has to spend several years in prison because of those minor issues at work, her life will be ruined.
Mr. York, I can understand how you feel, but for Diana, this isn't just some small matter at work. The fact is that she took bribes and intentionally destroyed the company's samples, causing a loss of over $100 million.
But
moreover, I even gave her a chance to make up for her mistakes. I said that as long as she named the person who bribed her, I would let her off the hook, but she refused no matter what. Mr. York, instead of begging me here, you should go back and try to talk some sense into Diana.
no, my daughter said, that person is her benefactor, and she cannot betray her benefactor.
Since when did Alicia start doing charitable deeds? If that's the case, then I can only defend the company's legitimate rights and interests. Mr. York, There's nothing more I can do. Please leave.
Miss Getty, since you won't let my daughter go, then I'll deal with you.
Guards.
I'm taking you to the hospital.
The wound is quite deep. It's possible the nerve was damaged, so it's best to stay here for observation for a few days.
I'll go handle the admission procedures in a moment.
Okay.
Are you foolish? Even if you wanted to stop him, there were plenty of other ways. Why did you grab the blade with your bare hands?
I didn't think too much about it back then. I was just thinking, I absolutely couldn't let that knife hurt you.
Do you want some water?
Sure.
Does it hurt?
Are you worried about me?
I am not.
It's just a minor injury. I'm fine. It will be better in a few days.
The doctor already said. The wound is very deep and might affect your nerves, yet you can still laugh?
What if it affects my nerves? It won't affect my living alone in the future anyway. In any case, I don't need you to take responsibility for me.
I never intended to take responsibility for you either.
I see. All right. From now on, never let strangers get too close to you. And also, you must bring bodyguards whenever you go out.
Are you lecturing me now?
Corita, I'm not joking with you. Fortunately, I showed up today, but if I hadn't come, the consequences. It would have been unimaginable. Even if you don't think about yourself, you should think about the baby you are carrying.
In the end, it's still all for the child.
What?
Nothing. I'll be careful.
Hello, Corita. There's an issue at the company.
All right, I'm coming over right now. I have an emergency. I'll finish the hospitalization paperwork for you. So you just focus on recovering for now.
Remember to take your bodyguards.
Querita, you asked me to find out why Diana said that Miss Alicia was her benefactor. It turns out, Miss Alicia is the one sponsoring Diana.
Make the arrangements. I want to meet Diana.
Yes, ma'am.
Querita, please, I beg you to forgive my father. He just acted on impulse when he did those things. He really isn't a bad man. Please, I beg you.
This morning, your father was just like you, kneeling before me and begging me to let him go. When I refused, he pulled out a knife to hurt me. If I refuse you now, are you planning to do the same thing?
No, of course not. Querita, as long as you're willing to spare my father, I am willing to name the person who bribed me.
Your father said, that person is your benefactor. He said, even if you went to prison, you wouldn't tell the truth. Now, for your father's sake, you've changed your mind?
My father is old, and in poor health, he can't handle prison. But I'm still young.
Unfortunately, I don't plan on sparing him.
Querita, don't you want to know who instigated me to destroy the sample?
Would you tell me of your own accord?
I definitely will not.
Back then, a benefactor named Little Sunflower sponsored you and wrote you several encouraging letters, which is why you got into a prestigious university. Not long ago, Alicia took your replies to see you, so you assumed she was Little Sunflower, right?
How did you know?
The replies Alicia had were incomplete. The rest of them are right here with me. This is your own handwriting, so you should be able to recognize it.
You.
Alicia stole your replies from me and pretended to be your benefactor.
Is it you? You are the real Little Sunflower?
That's right. Little Sunflower was my mother's nickname. After she passed away, I used her name to set up a charity foundation. You weren't the only one I supported back then. Later on, I brought all of them into Getty Group.
No wonder. No wonder I received a job offer from Getty Group right after graduation.
You were actually the most outstanding among them. I intended to groom you for a key role. I truly didn't expect this.
I'm sorry, Quirita. I'm so sorry. I really didn't know. I thought Miss Alicia was the one who helped me back then, which is why I...
Even if Alicia were your benefactor, you still shouldn't have done such a thing. Take care of yourself. Let's go.
That's great. Now Diana definitely won't protect Miss Alicia anymore. By the way, Quirita, how do you plan to handle Diana and her father?
I might give Diana a chance, but her father must face the full weight of the law.
But the directorate said you aren't actually hurt, and that if we are too relentless, it might cause the public outcry to escalate further, damaging the reputation of Getty Group.
I'm not hurt, it's true. But someone was hurt while trying to save me.
I understand.
Wait, do you know what an injured person should eat for better recovery?
Sir Hawk found out you got hurt trying to save Miss Getty, and he's absolutely furious. Mr. Nelson, since Miss Getty doesn't even like you, why go this far? You got hurt saving her, and look, she's nowhere to be found.
Carlos, that's enough. You're here.
I was just passing by, and worried you might not have eaten. So I brought you something.
Thank you, Quirita. I happen to be hungry. Unlike someone who shows up empty-handed, and yet has the nerve to speak ill of others.
Mr. Nelson, I have already ordered a nutritious meal, and it should be here shortly.
By the time your meal arrives, I will have faded away from hunger. Quirita, my hand still hurts, so later, I'm afraid you'll have to feed me.
It's better if Carlos does it.
No. He needs to give me a work report. Quirita, I'm sorry to trouble you.
Fine. Considering it was for the sake of saving me.
Mr. Nelson, regarding your recent work, there isn't much to report. The top priority right now is your marriage. This is the list of wealthy heiresses that your grandpa carefully selected for you. Please be sure to look it over carefully.
Didn't I tell my grandpa already? I'm not getting married in this lifetime. Is he deaf?
Mr. Nelson, as the head of the Hawk family, marrying and having children is also your responsibility. Miss Getty, please help me convince him.
Quirita, do you think I should marry one of these wealthy heiresses too?
Of course.
Get out. Then you will help me take a good look at who is more suitable.
Miss Quinn from Global International. I've dealt with her before. She's smart, beautiful, and has a great personality. You definitely shouldn't miss out on her.
You really are wholeheartedly looking out for my best interests. Fine. It's her then. I'll have my grandfather propose marriage tomorrow.
As I thought, the talk about never getting married for a lifetime was all a lie. Fine. When you get married, I will surely give you a grand gift.
You're truly heartless to yourself. It's a pity. I won't let you have your way. In this lifetime, we are destined to be tangled together because the child in your belly is mine.
He actually just admitted it. What a jerk. What do you mean?
I mean, your dating partner is me. So, are you satisfied with my performance?
You're shameless.
Why are you so upset? Didn't you know about this long ago?
What are you talking about?
Querida, I am not talking nonsense. What I said is, I am the child's father. Didn't you know about this long ago? Otherwise, you wouldn't have said those things that day.
Ultimately, it's all for the child. This jerk is quite sharp. Let go of me first.
I won't let go. Querita, when you found out the father was me, what were you thinking? Were you angry? Or happy? Were you secretly rejoicing inside that I am the child's father?
Enough. Even if you are the father, there is no possibility between us.
But you still decided to have him? Do you dare say you don't like me at all?
I want to have him because I need a child. As for the father being you or someone else, it's not important to me. Don't flatter yourself.
But you clearly know I like you. You clearly know I...
Do you want me to stop the pregnancy? If you continue to pester me, I don't mind doing just that.
Querita.
I know about your agreement with Xenia. Although the 3-month period isn't up yet, things have come to this. I think you can fulfill your promise ahead of time.
Fulfill the promise? Are you asking me to leave you now and never appear before you again?
Yes.
I don't understand. You were even willing to give a jerk like Giannis a chance. So why not me?
The two of you are different. Back then, I didn't have any expectations for Giannis at all. But for you...
So you admit that you like me? Querita, just believe in me once, okay? I won't become the kind of man your father was. And you won't become like your mother, all right?
Grandma told you everything?
Yes.
Then did she tell you that? I saw my mother jumping down with my own eyes? That scene is something I will never forget for the rest of my life.
Mommy. Mommy.
I was thinking back then. At the moment my mother jumped, how much pain must she have been in? But even so, she still chose to jump, to end her life. Doesn't that prove that the pain my father caused her was thousands of times more terrifying than gone? Tell me, how can I not be afraid?
Querita.
I know that what happened when I was 10 gave you some special feelings for me. But I am not that 10-year-old girl anymore. I don't have that conviction or determination. So, please just let me go. Mom, it's been a long time since I came to see you. Getty Group now completely belongs to me. And I am pregnant. The child has no father, and I have no husband. You should be very happy for me, right? This way, we will never have to deal with betrayal again. Sir Hawk.
It really is you. Is this your mother's tomb?
Yes.
Is Nelson's mother buried here as well?
I have never seen Nelson come here.
Is that so? Then it seems that Nelson asked me to buy this cemetery back then. All for your sake.
What do you mean by that?
4 years ago, this cemetery was going to be demolished. It was also the first time in years that Nelson ever came to see us at the Hawk Manor.
Sir Hawk, there's a young man outside who insisted I give this to you. I checked it specifically. It's full of disgraceful photos of your eldest son.
What a disgrace. Tell that person to come in. I'd like to see who exactly dares to offend the Hawk family. Who are you?
Nelson Zaring, Zalman Hawk, is my biological father.
You collected incriminating photos of your father. What do you want?
Moon Cemetery is being demolished, but my mother is buried there, and I don't want her to be disturbed. So I am using these photos to force you to buy Moon Cemetery.
And if I refuse?
You once said that I was not worthy of being a hawk, but the blood of the hawks truly flows in my veins. If I expose all of this as the biological son of Zalman Hawk, it would be a massive blow to the Hawk family.
You might be able to ruin the reputation of the Hawk family, but you won't come out of this unscathed either.
Mutual destruction? That sounds quite interesting. Since it is your choice, I will respect it.
Wait. I agreed to it and spent $300 million to buy Moon Cemetery. At that time, his strategy and courage really impressed me. Since then, I have been keeping an eye on him. But I didn't know until today that everything he did was for you.
I did mention this to Nelson.
Querita. Querita? Why are you crying?
Moon Cemetery is being torn down, but my mother is buried there. I went to beg my father, but he said Moon Cemetery was too expensive, and he couldn't afford it.
Querita, there must be a way, all right? Don't worry.
But I didn't take what he said seriously at the time. Not long after, I received news that the Hawk family bought the cemetery and stopped the demolition. I was so happy, but I had no idea. It was because of Nelson.
Miss Getty, maybe you could reconsider the marriage with Nelson. These past few days, Nelson has been busy with work, but I can see that he still can't let you go. This is also just a little bit of my own selfishness. After all, for so many years, I have owed him a lot. I hope he can have a better life.
Mom, tell me, what should I do? The company's new product has been launched for a week now, but our new product...
Querita, how dare you let Alicia be taken by the police? I will make you pay. Let me go. Querita, you actually dare to hurt your own sister. You'll pay for this.
How is she, my sister anyway? Besides, the reason she was taken away is because she bribed the group's employees, causing us to lose over $100 million. The evidence is conclusive. I am representing Getty Group to file a lawsuit against her. Is there a problem?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You must have set up Alicia. I know all these years. You've wanted to get rid of us, once and for all. I will end you.
Enough. Haven't you embarrassed yourself enough?
Brian, Alicia is our only daughter. I am begging you. You must think of a way to save her. If anything happens to Alicia, I don't want to live either.
Everyone out.
Querita, you are the person in charge of the group now. As long as you agree, Alicia can come back. I am begging you. Please.
I will not settle. Only when she's behind bars will I feel more at peace.
But Alicia is your younger sister after all.
All these years, whether openly or secretly, she's tripped me up so many times. I don't believe you didn't know.
Even so, you can't let her stay in there. I've already given the company to you. Are you still not satisfied?
I got this company through my own ability. I don't owe you anything. Besides, have you forgotten who helped you build your fortune? It was my mother who gave you the first initial capital, and my mother who helped you recruit the first group of talents, so that Getty Group could have what it has today.
That's enough! I wonder why you are just like your mother, always so unforgiving. When I think about your mother, leaving us because of the pain, I find it quite hilarious.
What did you say?
I said I never loved her. I only pursued her back then, just to use her for my own ends. My kindness toward her was all just an act.
The only person your father has ever truly loved is me.
keep acting. Brian Getty, you've been putting on an act for 10 years.
Yes, 10 years. So what if I have? For the sake of Getty Group, it was all worth it. Querita, I didn't want it to be this way, but why did you have to be so aggressive? I have to be honest, your mother was just a fool. A complete and utter fool.
That's right. I sent my chat records with Brian to her. Only then did she realize that Brian was only using her. And then she fell apart, decided to end it all, and stepped aside for me.
So my mother knew all along that you didn't love her. It wasn't betrayal at all. It was one giant lie.
Yes. You're absolutely right.
If that's the case, then it's even more impossible that she took her own life, because she wasn't a weak person at all. Unless you're the ones who took her from me.
Now look, Querita, you shouldn't talk nonsense like that.
He's right.
Your mother clearly ended it herself, and you saw it with your own eyes. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
What are you so excited for? I was just saying what came to mind. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Querita, your suspicion is correct.
What do you mean by that? Did you find out something?
I did find some information, enough to prove that your mother didn't leave you by choice.
Proof? Is there actual evidence?
Querita, don't worry.
18 years ago, Getty Group once developed a compound codenamed 678. This compound had a strong hallucinogenic effect, so it didn't pass approval. Records show that out of those samples, one piece was once lost by you.
Hallucinogenic? So it's you who caused my mother's end?
I don't know. It has nothing to do with me.
No. Your mother's loss has nothing to do with me. During that period, she was pushing for a divorce every day. I was in a total daze from all the fighting. I don't know why, but suddenly one day, I took the sample of that compound back home. Would have known. Your mother actually consumed it by mistake.
So you unintentionally brought the sample home, and my mother unintentionally consumed it by mistake? How can there be so many coincidences in this world?
Querita, whether you believe it or not, anyway, your mother's loss really has nothing to do with me. I really didn't know that after taking the medicine, she would fall from the building.
I've already called 911, and no matter what the truth is, go explain it to the police. Someone come here.
No. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
It wasn't like that.
Querita, it's not like that. Querita.
Querita, I'll take you to the hospital. The doctor said the baby is fine. You're just too tired and need rest.
Nelson, how did you think to look into the cause of my mother's passing?
I always felt Miss Ethel Ashley was not such a weak person. Otherwise, she couldn't have raised such an outstanding daughter like you. Maybe her departure really was an accident, but no matter what, at least it proves she didn't end it herself.
You're right. In fact, over the years, I often wondered if it was because I wasn't good enough. Otherwise, why would my mother leave me all alone? Now it seems she wasn't trying to abandon me.
That's right. Brian also said at that time that Miss Ashley was discussing the divorce with him. What she must have been thinking was to take you away and start a new life.
Querita, are you awake?
How do you feel? Take it slow.
Grandma, Xenia, how come you both are here?
Nelson asked me to come over. You need to stay in the hospital for 2 days of observation.
Nelson told me everything. All these years, I couldn't figure out why Ethel would do something so irrational. Now I finally understand I was wrong about her.
Grandma, please don't be sad. Mom won't blame us.
Querita, have you found some closure now? Are you willing to give Nelson a chance?
I just found out that you are pregnant and that the child belongs to Nelson. Oh dear. I have to say, now that things have come to this, why are you still refusing to be with him? Anyway,
Grandma. It's hard to explain everything in just a few words. Where is he?
You mean Nelson? Didn't you say you didn't want to see him anymore? He didn't want to annoy you. So after bringing Grandma and me here, he left first. What is it? Do you want to see him?
How about I give him a call and have him come over?
No thanks. I still feel a bit dizzy. I'll sleep for a while.
This is a new product I recently researched. No alcohol and no caffeine, and even expectant mothers can drink it.
It's not bad. How come I feel like your place has undergone a total makeover?
A while ago, Nelson gave me a sum of money as a way of showing gratitude. So I decided to give the entire shop a complete renovation. Anyway, how have you two been doing lately?
Nothing much. We haven't seen each other for a long time.
He hasn't contacted you?
No.
Then you can reach out to him first. Tell him you've changed your mind and are willing to give it a try.
I'm very busy with work. Plus, I have to investigate the truth about my mother's departure. How would I have the time? Let's just let nature take its course.
Let nature take its course? Querita, when did you become so cowardly?
I really am busy. Enough talk. I have to go back and help Grandma make dumplings.
Hello. Nelson, Querita is heading to Grandma's house right now. If you really want to be with her, then hurry over there. I guarantee it will work out this time. In the end, these two still have to rely on me.
Didn't you say you were helping Grandma make dumplings?
What are you doing here?
Have you been well lately?
I'm fine. My mother's passing was eventually ruled as an accident. Brian Getty and Helen Cole had their reputations ruined because of it. Fortunately, regarding Getty Group, I'm the one in charge now, so it wasn't really affected.
That's for the best. I suppose you wouldn't want to have a criminal for a father.
I forgot to ask. Is your hand okay? It seems to have recovered well. By the way, Sir Hawk already told me the matter about the cemetery. Nelson, thank you for everything you've done for me.
You don't need to say thank you to me. Have you thought it over?
What?
For the past month, I have been restraining myself from contacting you because I was afraid of putting pressure on you. But I have been hoping that you'd change your mind.
Someone like me would probably not make a very good partner. I am moody, self-centered all the time, and I don't even know how to care for another person. Thinking about it now, the things Giannis said weren't entirely without reason. So
Querita, I won't allow you to speak of yourself that way. You are wonderful. It's Giannis who didn't deserve you. You said you've lost the courage and conviction you once had, but I don't agree. In my heart, you have always been so brave and full of passion.
If one day you stop liking me, you must tell me.
Never. That day will never come.